Hi everybody, it's Wednesday. This is the second edition of Cooking with John today. So now the dish I'm going to make for you guys tonight is probably my most favorite thing in the whole wide world. If I'm on death row, this is my last meal. It's called shrimp scampi, and there's a few things you've got to do to get along the way here. I've got extra large shrimp here, and I buy extra large because there's just that many fewer to peel, which is kind of the reason that I'm cooking like this. You take the shells, save the shells, and you put them in a pan with a little bit of olive oil and let those steep with some chicken stock. Now, you're supposed to use white wine, but I don't drink and I never have wine in my house, so I just use chicken stock tonight. And this is the broth that you get. All those shells are full of flavor. It is something else. Take your shrimp and brine them. What you want to do is what's called 3, 2, 1. 3 tablespoons of salt, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 liter of water. Whisk it together, dump the shrimp in there about a half an hour. It doesn't take very long. Keep them in the fridge while you're marinating them. It's 3, 2, 1. It's about 4 cups is a liter. 4 cups and a little bit, Okay, so there's a couple of things along the way here. I've got a little bit of oil in a pan here. And what I've done is I've slivered the garlic. This is 4 cloves of garlic. I'll just bring you guys over here, show you me slivering garlic here. And you just take the whole head of garlic like this and sliver it as thin as you can with a knife. And that's all there is to it. When you're slivering garlic, it releases a very nice garlic flavor, but the whole dish isn't swimming in garlic like it would be if you were to crush them with a garlic press. I love my garlic press, God knows. Some chili flakes in here as well, a little bit of fresh ground pepper. You don't need salt because the shrimp has been brined in salt. Give this about a minute here in the hot oil. Just make sure all the garlic is covered in oil, and you got it going here. This is the best dish in the whole wide world, you guys. This is really something. Okay, so now I'm going to take my beautiful broth, pour them in here as well, and I've got my shrimp. Now the shrimp are going to poach in here in this unbelievably delicious broth. Now, that's gonna go for about 2.5, 3 minutes, depending on the size of your shrimp. These are pretty good size, so it's probably gonna be more like 3 minutes with the lid on, and it goes on high. Let her rip. Okay, so a couple of things we gotta get ready here. I've got beautiful, and we're gonna make it with pasta. Now it's very controversial because some people just say eat the scampi as is, dipping crusty bread, but I think it makes a fantastic pasta. But don't put Parmesan cheese on the shellfish pasta. That's all there is to it. Okay, so I'm squeezing some lemon here, putting the lemon into a bowl. No seeds though. One day they're gonna come up with seedless lemons, and that's gonna be all there is to that. Okay, seedless lemons. And this is a couple of things you gotta measure here. This is a teaspoon of cornstarch. And the cornstarch is going to thicken the sauce ever so slightly. And that goes into the lemon juice, okay? Stir that up, there we go. Prawns are doing awesome here. And I'm just gonna grab my little whisk here, and I'm gonna whisk the lemon juice and the cornstarch so it's nice and smooth. Now, one of the things I thought I'd show you guys is a lot of people are really intimidated when they buy fresh parsley. Fresh parsley is a lovely thing to have. This is the flat leaf Italian parsley, and it's always good. Just drag you over here to my cutting board, and I move a couple of things out of the way here so you can see. Just take your fresh parsley in the bunch like this, rinse it off with some water so it gets any of the grit out of there as well. It kind of refreshes the parsley as well. Take your knife and just starting at the top, turn the parsley around in a circle and just chop off the leaves and things as you're going along here. You get beautiful parsley, none of the stalks. And the stalks, if you're a stock making person, you can put this into the stock as well. I'm not that person, so that's all there is to that. Okay, And then just take your parsley, roll up in a little ball like so, and just chop accordingly. We're not gonna need very much, just maybe about a quarter of a thing of parsley here, a quarter of a bunch of parsley, and chop it back the other way. Now take the other parsley and put it in a plastic bag, seal it in the fridge, and put it in the fridge, and it'll keep for a week. But make sure it's nice and damp. That's the best way to deal with parsley. Okay, so our beautiful, let me just stir my noodles here, and we are coming down to the wire here, you guys. Oh boy, how good does that look? Okay, so I've got some noodles going here. My prawns are all cooked. That's my beeper telling me they're done. There we go. Now what you do, how gorgeous do those look? Leave the prawns in the sauce, and let me get another spoon here. Put these into a bowl. Now these are fiery and delicious and everything you could possibly want, but this becomes our beautiful sauce, you guys. And remember, it's still up on high. What you want to do is add our lemon juice slurry that's got the cornstarch in it. There we go. Grab our whisk and about a half a stick of butter. Not too much, but it just makes this sauce so smooth and velvety it's not even funny. I'm gonna drain my noodles here, you guys, and we're going to the plate in about 2 seconds here. There's some little bits in the bottom of the pan. You want to make sure you get those up as well. And this is the most velvety. As this heats up as well, the cornstarch kicks in and sort of thickens the sauce a little bit. A little bit of parsley. I'm just gonna go drain my pasta. I'll be right back, you guys. Hang on here. Get the lid off that. Okay, talk amongst yourselves. I'll be 2 seconds. Yes, that's me crashing away here. And pasta into the sauce. I always do pasta al dente and let the sauce finish the cooking of the pasta. And make sure I've got that stirred up here as well. Toss my shrimp in here. And there's my fantastic dinner for tonight, you guys. Shrimp scampi with spaghetti noodles. Absolutely delicious. My favorite dish in the whole wide world. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.